Today's horoscope, Scorpio June 29, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. Don't let today and tomorrow's fabulous cosmic magic go to waste. A rare alignment is taking place, one that will bring shivers of anticipation to you. Our sweet goddess planet, Venus, will dance in a sextile with her cosmic lover, mighty Mars, your co-ruler and the god of sex and passion. This ensures that you'll be radiating lusty appeal with a sensual side, too. Companionship will be glorious today, so don't sit alone and wait for happiness to find you. Harnessing the exciting energy will be the key to improving your enjoyment and pleasure. Call up a hottie and step out on the town. You can go the distance. Talking about your big plans and dreams may not lead to what you hoped for, as Mercury in Cancer squares Chiron in Aries. A co-worker or client could make you feel insecure about your plans. They may not try to do it intentionally. However, their feedback could still hurt all the same, especially if you were looking for support. It might be initially hard to overlook. However, you should not concern yourself with what others think if you feel secure in where your professional journey may lead. You are vulnerable to catching cold and must take special care to avoid contamination. Be aware of what you touch and wash your hands often. Bacteria are spread largely via the hands, and you should be careful about putting your unwashed hands near your mouth. Additionally, pay attention to who is sick around you and don't use a telephone that someone who is infected with a cold has just used. Knowledge of transmission is a great defense against infection. They are extremely intuitive and make natural psychologists with an ability to easily read those around them. They form intense bonds with their friends and romantic partners, but they can become possessive or jealous if they're not completely confident with themselves. The first day of a new cycle is here. Out with the old and in with the new is the slogan for you today. Take a few moments to reflect on all you have done in the recent past, and then reach out to embrace all that you are about to do. New beginnings or renewal is what a day is all about. So, start planning that new project or venture that you have been mulling over, and take the opportunity to put your thoughts into well thought out actions. As the moon leaves a playful and creative part of your chart and returns to your busy work sector, it will leave behind planets that will not only keep the focus on the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence but are offering a chance for both new beginnings and second chances. At the same time, this first visit since Mars left your work sector and the last before the first planet to reach your career sector this year returns next week. This is a valuable chance to check in. This makes a balance between work and play more important than ever. Before leaving your romantic sector today, an alignment with Saturn and Neptune comes just as they have both come to a standstill ahead of their retrograde turns over the coming days. While this has given Venus, the planet of love's mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together a serious boost, this is setting the scene for the doors preparing to open to the past and second chances. Daily Planetary Overview. Loving Venus just moved into caring Cancer, so you're probably bending over backward to make sure everyone around you feels safe and comfortable. This is all fine as long as you're taking some much-needed time out for yourself. Putting yourself first during this compassionate transit is an often overlooked but necessary task to avoid emotional burnout. Communicative Mercury is also paired with sensitive Cancer during its moody opposition to dark Pluto today, stirring up all kinds of suspicion and manipulative tendencies. It's so easy to get your feelings hurt, and hurt other people's feelings, now, so be very careful about how you respond and what you say. When you sense any type of betrayal, your first instinct is to get revenge, but fighting negativity with more negativity during this touchy aspect usually backfires. Fortunately, any tension from the day will all seem like water under the bridge tonight when the moon changes signs into compassionate Pisces while forming a conjunction to benevolent Jupiter. This vibe is perfect for making amends, so if you did butt heads with someone earlier, now would be the time to smooth things over. Be sure to pamper yourself a bit before bed in order to fully de-stress after a rather hectic day. Just after midnight, Mercury in Cancer opposes Pluto in Capricorn, inspiring arguments. This is an aspect of contention. Paranoid thoughts, suspicious behavior, or intimidation tactics are par for the course. Others' polarizing opinions act as catalysts that change the way we think or speak. Fundamental ideas about our history or identity may be challenged now, threatening something seemingly essential to our core personhood. Time and distance are required to see if this is an accurate assessment or a knee-jerk conclusion that we have leaped to out of fear. If we are involved in a conflict, we are apt to bury our emotions in stew, exploding when we finally hit our breaking point. Following this connection, the moon begins its void course. The best way to get what we desire is to keep our eyes on our own paper and refuse to feed the green-eyed monster. Over the next 2 days, we are content to put our heads down and make steady, deliberate progress towards our goals. On an emotional level, a fixation with optical victory can have us behaving somewhat serious and sober. We might come off as cold to others, however, it is not that we are unfeeling now. We simply understand the work required to achieve our ambitions and are undaunted by distractions. Remember that there are ways to plod conscientiously towards success without making life into one endless chore. Shortly following this, the moon squares off with Jupiter in Aries, making us prone to excess. Today, we are interested in forming the social connections that will enable us to accomplish our desired agenda. Following this, Mercury conjuncts asteroid Ceres, fueling the tensions of the early morning's Mercury-Pluto opposition. Currently, we are speaking up for our needs, or advocating for the needs of others. But in many ways, we are too close to the action, too invested to look at situations objectively. We can therefore demand that others respect our needs while failing to reciprocate unless their priorities are aligned with our own. Avoid making false promises to manipulate situations in your favor. We'd love to hear from you. How are you planning to challenge yourself emotionally today? Have you recently shown generosity or kindness that made a difference? What new connections have you made? Share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. Let's support each other on this journey of growth and positivity. Stay positive, stay mindful, and let's make today a day of personal and communal growth.
I hope you enjoy the reading. And for more predictions, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel, click the bell button next to it, and leave a comment in a video. This way, you know what is coming towards you, and how you can best prepare yourself for the upcoming day. Also, we want to thank you all so much for watching all our videos and the support, and all the new subscribers. If you have any video suggestions, leave them down below. Good luck!